Duchess of Cambridge, opening up about motherhood in a candid new interview for a British podcast. Take a look at this.
Am I right in thinking you did hypnobirthing?
Yes.
I did hypnobirthing.
Yes,
Yeah.
I did. Well, actually, it was through hyperemesis that I really realised the power of the mind over the body.
It's literally just stilling your mind and stopping all that noise, and it's not hippy-dippy.
No, you know, there's
Yeah.
levels of it. I'm not going to say that William was standing there sort of chanting sweet nothings at me. He definitely wasn't. I didn't even ask him about it, but this is something I wanted to do for myself. I saw the power of it, really sort of the meditation and the deep breathing and things like that they teach you in hypnobirthing when I was really sick. And actually I realised that this was something that I could take control of, I suppose, during labour.
So to break it all down for us, we're joined by Melissa Spilstead from Hypnobirthing Australia and soon-to-be mother Nessa Devaney. Good morning to you. Nice to see you.
Good morning. Thanks for having us on the show.
My brother's wife, Jenna, sent me a text yesterday. Straight away said that this worked for her. She just recently had a beautiful baby, Queenie. Describe to us what it is exactly.
I say that hypnobirthing is just a fancy word for positive birth preparation.
Right.
And if it's good enough for the future Queen of England, I think it's good enough for any woman and family. So it's an antenatal class that involves relaxation, breathing, things like massage, things so that we can, I guess, have a little bit more control over our mind, our mindset, so that we can go into our birth in a more positive way, an empowered way. But it also covers things like interventions too, so that we can make informed decisions along the way. It's for all types of births, but it's about positive birth.
So, I mean, Nessa, I'm actually sitting here very nervous because you're more than 40 weeks pregnant, 40 weeks and 2 days.
Oh, my goodness.
So, I mean, just saying it could happen at any time. How are you feeling? Because this is going to be your first baby. Congratulations.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I feel really good, really calm. This helps hypnobirthing.
She's a hypnobirthing mum.
So what happens? Well, so you go to a hypnobirthing. Is it hypnotherapy?
So we do a class. So I did the class through Katie Kempster in the north and near DY, and it was two full days with my partner, where we sat with maybe 6 other couples, and they basically teach you how to use your mind to keep the fear down, to listen to your body, to trust your body. And at the end of the day, millions of women have done this before us, and millions of women will do it after us.
That's the thing we're going to think about, isn't it? I did a 2-day course with my husband, and what I love now, I mean, you go back to, like, you know, when our parents were having babies and all, and Dad waited outside. Our partners now are so very involved, and they're very much involved in this too, aren't they? They help us relax and with meditating and hypnosis.
The partners, they play a pivotal role, actually, in a hypnobirth. So, Carl, I'm going to convert you today.
I think he's there. I think you're there.
I'm sorry, what were you saying?
He thinks he's just going to do this. You're getting sleepy.
It's just that.
No, well, who knows us better in, you know, when we're birthing? And often, most times we birth in a hospital environment and we don't really know the people that we're birthing with. So it can incite a lot of fear in women in particular. If we have our partner there, we have their love and their support, and they've got our back, and they do the thinking for us. I say to the partners in the room when I'm teaching our Hypnobirthing Australia classes, I just say, look, you are the neocortex to the partners.
Exactly.
So let the mum turn off that neocortex and go to the, you know, the monkey brain or the reptilian brain and just do what we're designed to do.
It's a lot to ask, though, is it not, of the partners to go through a 2-day course?
They love it.
I mean, can't you just cram it into 30 minutes?
Which is all his attention span allows
For my partner, it was really interesting to watch him have a job, a duty, somewhere, knowing what to do, having tools and resources, because hypnobirthing teaches you about acupressure points, massage techniques.
That's it.
Lots and lots of tools and resources.
What else happens? So what actually goes on in that class? So Ali's pregnant. and I'm the dad. Carlin Alley's shock announcement. But what happens? So what would you go through typically?
Well, it's a 12-hour course in total, but we can maybe compile this into a couple of minutes for you. So
30 seconds.
Okay, all right. We learn mindset, positive mindset. So we condition our mind to think positive thoughts. So we would teach affirmations, which are positive birth statements. I happen to have a few here with me.
And that's a lot.
No, I won't read them all. But yeah, so you learn how the partner can say the affirmations to the mum.
Yeah.
But also you can take. I find
what are you going to
you
do?
you take bits and pieces out of it. Like I found. For me personally, the affirmations thing didn't do it for me. But like, it was like, but the pressure points, like having my husband, massage my lower back and doing that through contractions and all. There were other things, and that's what I think about the course. You can kind of pick which bits work for you and relate. Have you found that, Nessa?
Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I love the touch therapy. It's very calming when you're in that. Pressure point therapy, Karen.
He's reading some of the affirmations.
Okay. I see that.
And breathing. The breathing is fantastic.
Working with your body, working
Yeah.
with the breathing. It's like not shutting off and going into fear.
What have you got?
Can I read this one, do you think?
Yeah, okay.
I see the petals of a...
Beautiful flower gently unfolding. See, if my husband had said that to me during, I would have punched him in the face.
So you've got to be a little bit careful, don't you?
Well, you do. You can pick and choose your affirmations.
That's why there's 20.
That's why there's a lot. It is worth doing. It's whatever you can get. At the end of the day, whatever you need to do and whatever you can do to get in a frame of mind that, as you say, is repeated day in, day out and all over the world a lot of the times. Why do you think this is so successful, though?
And it is very successful. It's a bit of a underground because a lot of people don't know what it is.
People think it's hippy-dippy.
They do, and they often call it hippo... My dad still calls it hippobirthing.
Right.
But it's hypnobirthing, and it does sound like it's a lot to do with hypnosis, but it actually isn't. It's a full antenatal class.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, look, it's become very popular. We're Australia's leading childbirth education course, actually, and over in the UK, it's massive, and that's why the Royals, they all got onto it years ago.
Yeah, and I think it's so great to have heard Kate talking about it. It's been fantastic. And just taking the fear out of childbirth. You know, we're built for this. So, Nessa, you've got this. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming in this morning.
Thank you.